She'll make. Lord, please don't save her.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it's coming up next.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, they'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's taken down up past the 35.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go again here with Kamara. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll take this down to the 23. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Carr. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the veteran, the one they call the Red Rifle, dating back to his old days at TCU. It's Andy Dalton.
The man known around the league as the Red Rifle, and what an NFL career he's had up until this point, Mike. I mean, think back. At one point, he's the Pro Bowl quarterback routinely leading his team to the playoffs. Now, he's the experienced backup. He's bringing a lot of veteran presence to every locker room he finds himself, and one thing's for certain, when he gets a shot to play in the game, you can certainly do a lot worse than having him in your starting lineup.
With that, we'll take a look at the draft class from back in April. These guys decided to build up. That's going to be intercepted. It's the rookie, Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their second possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing, Dalton. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Panthers.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Mario Davis there on the play. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Dalton to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
He fields it at the 8. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Mingo, the man in motion. Now it's Dalton. He's got his man complete to Johnson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Dalton. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Saints, first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Woo! He's taken down just shy of the 10.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Still no pressure. In God I breathe. 'Cause last week is what they needed.
On the give, this is Kamara. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. Here's Dalton. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Dalton. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Dalton. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Saints will have great field position right around midfield.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Carr working out of the gun.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man, that's Olave. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Carr. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And their lead remains at 2.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome to the Madden family for you and Greg. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. We saw a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Derek Carr. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Tremble comes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Mingo, the man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Now Kamara. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of a yard.
First and 10.
That's good for a Saints.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A first carry for Gus Edwards. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Shaheed in motion. Now a second down throw from Carr. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Carr now. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's going to have a sink, and he is going to have the Chargers. They'll run here with Kamara. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here. Beginning with, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll run here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing, Dalton. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Now it's Dalton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, clearly shy of the line to gain. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Kamara. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Shaheed in motion. And that is incomplete. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Back deep, it's Raheem Blackshear. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Now, on 2nd and long. Dalton to throw. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's right side. Taken in by Tremble. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Here's Dalton. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here we go. This is 4th down. He's going to air this one out. take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. In motion is Hill. On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. This will be a Saints 1st down as the tackle's made at the 26-yard line. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.